The year is 1952. You and your brother and a friend are hanging out, and you see a bright light flash across the sky and land on the property of a nearby farmer. You alert someone and form a group to go investigate, of course. And when you arrive to the landing site, your flashlight catches something. You lean in closer to investigate, and are face to face with a blood-red face and greenish-orange eyes. The figure stands and towers over you at 10 feet tall. You scream, drop your flashlight, and run from the area in absolute horror, the nauseating smell following you. You were just face to face with the Flatwoods Monster, a lesser-known cryptid out of West Virginia. But was it really a monster? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Jax, and this is Morbidly Macabre, the show where I talk about morbid history, horror movie tropes, and other spooky topics that might catch my interest. Lately, I've been on a bit of a cryptid kick. Today we're talking about a cryptid you can encounter in Fallout 76, the Flatwoods Monster. I stream over on Twitch 5 to 6 days a week, and I'm also on TikTok where I share life updates at JustJaxMarie. If you liked today's video and want to see more, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as that really helps my channel to grow. If you have any topic suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Now let's get back to the Flatwoods Monster. There is one sighting of today's cryptid, unlike most other cryptids I talk about, and this one is very much confirmed to be not real. But it's still fun to talk about. On September 12, 1952, two boys were playing in their schoolyard with their friend. Ed and Freddie May, 13 and 12 years old at the time, and Tommy Heyer, who was 10, noticed a bright red light streak across the sky and land in a farm nearby. They ran back to the Mays home and grabbed their mother and went to where the crash landed. When they arrived at the farm of G. Bailey Fisher, two other local children were there along with a National Guardsman named Eugene Lemon and his dog. Armed with a flashlight, they went to investigate the crash. As they walked through the hills, it was getting dark and foggy. The dog ran ahead, as dogs often do, but sprinted back with its tail between its legs. The group continued forward into the darkness, not thinking much about the fearful dog. After about a quarter-mile of walking, they reached the top of a hill and saw a pulsing red light off in the distance. A sharp metallic smell and mist made their eyes and nose burn. Now keep in mind, at this point, it's dark outside. It's foggy. Eugene Lemon had the flashlight and was investigating the area when he swung the flashlight around and the light landed on a metallic face looming at him. Then it hissed and lunged at him. Terrified, he dropped his flashlight, and the group fled the scene, the dog trailing behind. Upon returning home, they felt nauseous. There was a burning in their throats and in their face, and everybody was terrified. Reportedly, one of them had actually urinated on themselves from fear. They just saw a 10-foot-tall monster with a blood-red face, green-orange, glowing eyes, a spade-shaped hood around its back, and a dark metal dress. It was also floating. The mother then called the sheriff and a news reporter, because of course we need to get the news involved, and told them what happened. The reporter interviewed several people, spoke with the farmer, and went to the site, and reported a sickening scent that made him feel nauseous. The sheriff and the deputy also investigated the crash site, but they didn't report that they found anything. Nothing was out of the ordinary to them. So how did this become so widespread and so well known? It hit the news, and it spread like wildfire. Possible UFO crash, alien sighting, an unknown monster of unknown origins. The media lapped it up, and it became sensationalized. But what flew across the sky? A meteor. It was a meteor. There is a confirmed report from the Air Force and astronomers that a meteor was flying across the sky that day and was visible from Maryland, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. And the figure, it was most likely a barn owl. The face is spade-shaped and hooded, and the eyes glow at night, and when a light hits it, the eye's shine takes effect. Most likely they saw an owl. The owl screeched and hissed and flew into their faces because why is this group of people out in its territory at night? It was probably an owl. So this is a very debunkable cryptid, which is sad. I love cryptids, but in this case, most likely it's not real. However, just because it's debunkable doesn't mean it's not present in modern day pop culture and media. It's a monster you can fight in Fallout 76. It's in a board game I recently picked up from a local game store called Cryptic Cafe. Highly recommend, great game. It possibly influenced the them in The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. And of course, Flatwoods, West Virginia, a small town with less than 300 people, capitalized on it and began selling merchandise. They make money off of it because of a new, unproven folklore. As they should. So if you ever find yourself in West Virginia, swing by Flatwoods. Maybe you too will have a sighting of the elusive Flatwood Monster. Well, that's everything I have for you today. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any topic suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I stream over on Twitch 5 to 6 days a week at Jax Marie Gaming, and I'm also on TikTok at Just Jax Marie. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Next week's video topic is going to be about a tragedy that occurred on the West Coast. Thanks for joining me today, and as always, stay curious. Goodbye!